Chicken Dad, so proud and sweet, dancing to an old-time beat. Fluffy chick in cozy nest, with giant buns they do their best. Spin around in gentle grace, feathers flying all over the place. Chicken Dad and Chick obey, ballet moves come out to play. Twirling round the kitchen floor, laughter echoing, give them more. Big soft buns and pirouettes, best friends anyone could get. In the barnyard shadows gleam, Chicken Dad in a positive dream. Chicky laughs and Bun does bow, timeless dance in here and now. Morning light and evening fall, dancing feathers all for all. Through the day and through the night, ballet brings them pure delight. Spin around in gentle grace, feathers flying all over the place. Chicken Dad and Chick obey, ballet moves come out to play.
Kids run wild and free. Through his thick lenses, he sees their broken dreams. Jake, Stephen, Weatherall, hard on every chord, sings the pains away. Music is his sword. wrestling, break and kneel. Hula Molly Fury, bunnies hop. Waffle pound laughs, Lucy flops. Red-haired demon, chaos spread. Floofy Lucy's joy never rests. Cooking madness, ovens roar. Workouts burn, muscles soar. Lucy leaps, fur of might, baking wrath. Cookie fight, pro wrestling power play. Maelstorms night and day. Waffle pounds laughter, Steven screams loud. Red hair flares never bowed. Floofy Lucy flops, spirits lift. Cooking heat, strength and get. Excess fury, bunnies dash. Wrestling chaos, bodies crash. Metallica's riffs, AJ Punk cry. Hoolin' Molly's fire, reach the sky. Red-haired demon, chaos spread. Floofy Lucy's joy never rests. Cooking madness, always roar. Workouts burn, muscles soar. Lucy leaps, fur of might, baking wrath. Cookie fight, pro wrestling power play. Maelstorms night and day. Waffle pounds laughter, Steven screams loud. Red hair flares never bowed. Floofy Lucy flops, spirits lift. Cooking heat, strength and git. Texas fury, bunnies dash. Wrestling chaos, bodies crash. Metallica's riffs, AJ Punk cry. Hoolin' Molly's fire, reach the sky. Reach the sky.
Out in the yard when the moon is high. Oh yeah. There's a deer named Funky Bones. Don't be shy. He tiptoes softly, looking for a treat. Captain Kira's got apples good enough to eat. Oh yeah. Funky Bones with his groove, moving to the beat. Kira's got the apples, they're so sweet. Coming close, just a nibble. Don't be afraid. Look at them dance. It's a backyard rave. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. Don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. It's a funky party, just you and me. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Ay. Funky Bones, don't you bones, don't you hide. Oh yeah. Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. No afraid. Look at them. funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey,
Under
the stars, they share a little bite. Yeah, Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right with every step. The friendship grows, a funky connection. Everybody knows now every night when the moon is high. Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky Bones, don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share.
Little gray munching on the hay, chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play, jumping, running every day. Grass is green under the sky, little gray lets it all fly. Muddy paws, he don't care why, wings of earth, he aim so high. Freedom in his furry flight, sun and moon his only guide. No more walls, no cage inside, little gray so wild inside. Boss and grind, he's on the move, no one's rules, he's got his groove. Nature's beat, he feels the soothe, little gray always to prove. Under stars, under dreams, world ain't small, so it seems. Little gray's got big schemes, life rolls on in flowing streams. Hay for breakfast, sun for noon, stars and moonlight come so soon. Little gray under night's tune, backyard life's a wild cartoon.
Teeny scrappy rabbit on a naughty spree. Bananas from Capits in Korea, quick to flee. Teasing sisters jumping wild and free. Leapfrogging over Posh spice, too stealthy for me. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Tiny eyes glinting, always on the prowl. Moving through the shadows, stealthy as an owl. Captain Stash pilfered, making her scowl. Teeny's got agility, swift as a howl. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night, feasting feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh Spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast but teeny, never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planter sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Futons are playgrounds, Teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh Spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild and on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Give her a toy. Teeny's grand adventure, loving it all.
Dusty the rabbit, all covered in hay, building her nest like it's time to play. Big floppy ears and a mischievous twitch. In the yard, she's always digging a ditch. She sneaks through with a hop and a skip, eyes wide open, just looking for a trip. Suspicious, she is not denying that fact. Playful trickster, always up to some act. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the way she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. 'Cause 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 cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the ways she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush blazing a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Inkle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies come, big bugger falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.
He's a rabbit that can't get enough. Cookies loves to munch, munch, munch every day. Can't get enough. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating because he's a cookie king. He would eat the cookies until he turns into a cookie himself. He's a king of eating cookies. Can't get enough of them. He will never, ever, ever stop eating.
In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Kira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart's forever filled with love. footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by your side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.
Everyone, everyone just came back inside for dinner, so I don't have to get them back in the darkness. Wait, where's my camera feed? Very strange. My camera feed keeps like going in and going out. Dried mustard. What's going on? What is going on here? Well, 1 second, guys. No idea why. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave the camera on the bunnies. I'm gonna leave the camera right here. Oops. Maybe I will. Okay. Leaving the camera here. And then let me see if I can. I don't know why the. I was. I messed with my OBS window. Yes, yes, yes. Technical things, technical things. But yeah, we got all the Bunzerinos have been brought in. They were frolicking out in the great out of doors. And people were digging holes. Hi, Winch. Dusty was digging a really great hole. Donkers was kind of chilling, as he likes to do. And Little Gray, this guy here, he has an awesome trench. It's like beginnings of a true bunny tunnel that he has dug underneath the slide, the old playset slide. He's very pleased with himself, and, usually there's another bunny that tries to shove into his ditch with him. But you guys, how is everyone? How is everyone doing? Woody Woodland Loops, KCS, the Mustard Queen, my adopted daughter, also known as Christian Cheyenne Star Triple R Ranch Dressing Smoothie Hey Dog. Hugh and Mel now waiting the presence of the, oh gosh, I thought that said aromatic for a second. The angelic. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet, Hugh and Mom. Did you say that one before? Queen Oda Buns. Hello, Christy and Senor Loopy Loop. Yes, how is everyone? Donkey has a serious and uncontrollable cookie problem. True. And he's very proud of that fact. He's very proud, and it's how he's gotten to be super floofy and how he can take the shape of different geometric figures with ease. You know, he's very cookies, Cookiez. We got our paws in the food dish. Uh, does Donkey let Kristen, do not get mustard near the bunnies? Can you imagine if mustard got on Donkey's fur? He would get stained. He would get mustard stains. You really have to chill with the mustard if you're going to come over here, Kristen Cheyenne Star, Triple R. Yeah, you're going to have to be careful about the mustard, okay? Or, you know, Kristen, you're going to have to wear a bib everywhere you go if you're going to put mustard on everything. You know, mustard is a very, very tough staining condiment. Aren't most condiments like hot sauce, ketchup, mustard? It's like they stain. Soy sauce, dried mustard. Oh yes. Keeks Majikster, K Dog. How's your day going today? And how is everyone's day? Well, I'm telling you, you know what? It has been a good day. I had a horrible day yesterday, in the fact that I was in pain. Having said that, I saw an awesome live music show from one of my favorite female vocalists of all time, and she had, oh gosh, half of her old original band back together with her. They just brought down the house. I mean, I talked to her afterwards. I danced. I danced by myself for many of the songs in front of an entire festival crowd by myself because she called people up to the dance floor. I was the only one that answered the call. However, there were two tiny little girls who were already playing with hula hoops on the edge of the dance floor. So I felt like with the three of us, but then a bunch of other ladies came up and joined me after about 3 songs, and we rocked the house. I had a back problem, which resulted in giving me also a sinus pressure headache. So I held it together for the show, but then I kind of went downhill after that, and I had to travel to the show, like a trip, a short trip out of town. So let's just say Keeks was kind of crashing and burning by the time she got home before the stream last night. I didn't stream. I was playing around on Sir Monster's stream, and I popped into Waffle Cone for a little bit. I played Scribble, but there was no way I could like carry a stream by myself, and I looked horrendous. My eyes were puffy, like, you know what I mean? I just had the face of pain. But I'm doing way better today. I went to church. I talked to all my favorite church people who are at, you know, the other church I go to, Kristen, no offense. I got the bunnies outside. I had a little conference with my mechanic because I need more stuff done to my car. Went over to his place, and I gotta go back there tomorrow to actually order a bunch of stuff for the car. But I was able to get stuff done outside. I deep cleaned the bunny room, did the litter boxes. I did a bunch of stuff, chores, paid some bills. I got 2 more bills to pay, and then I'm done, I think. But yeah, it was a productive day. It was a beautiful day out. Crystal with a K, Crystal, Crystal with a K, special K, oh, Crystal, Crystal with a K, ole. We love Crystal with a K, yes we do. It's like a holiday with Crystal K, special K. It's a jolly holiday with Crystal. Crystal makes your heart so light when the day is grey and ordinary. Crystal makes the sun shine bright. Oh, happiness is blooming all around us. The daffodils are smiling at the doors. When Crystal holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band. I'm a Mary Poppins geek, if you haven't figured it out. No wonder that it's Crystal that we love. I could do the dance too. Crystal's like, oh my, I wasn't expecting all that. You know what's gonna happen on Giant Buns, Crystal? Which is so funny. That reminds me totally of Pastor Tom, because he says, you never know what's gonna happen at our church. He's got stories. I am broken. Kristen, were you at church today? Did I'm always sorry to miss you on Sunday at Sunday church. What do you want the loops? I messaged Jace on Discord, and apparently it's not easy to make another YouTube account. So I told him he could try and appeal. It's not easy, really. Just, I mean, don't for YouTube, don't you just need to make? I mean, I don't make alts. But I'm just gonna say, like, can't you just make another Gmail account and then attach it to a new YouTube? Am I wrong about that, Woody Woodland Loops? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The line. I had an adopted daughter, and her name was Kristen Cheyenne. I hope that she had a good day and wasn't crying. I love her so much, she eats mustard on everything and toast. She's the bestest hip hop dancer. I love her the most. Oh, Kristen Cheyenne, Storm Triple R. Dear, you guys are getting me started. You're getting me Mary Poppins up. Pop it up for Mary Poppins. But no, you guys, I do love Mary Poppins. Um, okay, you want to know a theory I have, and I mean this with no disrespect. Guys, think of Cinderella and think of Mary Poppins. What do they have in common? Two songs. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, okay? And then the other song I'm thinking of from Cinderella is Bibbidi Boppity Boo. Salagadoola, menchkaboola, bibbidi boppity boo. Okay. Get this. Kristen Shine Star Triple R. Listen to this, because this is something that you might be relevant to you. These, okay, in Cinderella, the fairy godmother does wait. Cinderella, she does bibbidi bobbidi boo, okay? In Mary Poppins, okay, and she's a magical fairy godmother. I mean, she's a fairy, okay? She is otherworldly. She is not from this world. She is not a normal human. She can do amazing things, okay? Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins floats down from above from a cloud. Mary Poppins can do some miraculous things, okay? She does very magical, if you will, things. Mary Poppins sings supercalifragilistic. Okay. I had this thought that came to my head the other day. Okay, you guys may have heard of speaking in tongues. It's something that is manifested through the Holy Spirit, okay? From God through, like in the Bible says, it was something that was made possible through God, the Holy Spirit. So these otherworldly figures in both of these both are Disney shows, is this somehow a reference to the Holy Spirit coming down to help humans, and they each are speaking in tongues? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and then bippity boppity boop. You guys, am I wrong? I mean, does this sound kind of like I could be onto something? What do people think? What do people think? You can tell me I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puff crazy, but I find it fun. I don't even know how I came up with this. But what do you guys think? Could I be onto something? Could Mary Poppins and the fairy godmother be speaking in tongues, and they are helping humans that are, struggling and in need? What do we think? What do we think? Um, Chat. Hi, slugs. There were phone numbers and IP addresses and other things. Oh, IP address. Oh dear. Okay, IP address. Wait a minute. Doesn't the rest of his family need to use computers and have YouTube? And so is the IP address, I'm not real well versed in this. Is the IP address only isolated to his devices? Oh, another big yawn. Love you. I love you, mister. Did you do big yawn? Yes. I love you too, Dusty. Dusty was very scared when she was brought back inside, so she instantly got a cookie. And so then also, Gwynnie got one. She was very scared and she didn't want to get picked up and be brought in. And so she had to have a cookie. Is that right, Dusty? Did you have a cookie? Dusty? Okay, but I want to see if anyone wrote anything in the chat about that. Why supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Because Kristen, doesn't it sound like it's not English? It's not a human language, you know? And people, I mean, when I was growing up, I was like, oh, it's just nonsense. It's just silly, fun nonsense. And it probably is, but you can look at it in different layers. You can say, oh, it's just fun. It's just nonsense. It's just Disney. But then just the other day, I thought, you know what? These people, okay, like I was listening to the composers talk who composed Mary Poppins, and they were saying what was the most important thing that they wrote in Mary Poppins. Do you know what it was? It was feed the birds, tuppence a bag, tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag. Feed the birds, feed the birds, birds, tuppence a bag. Because the message of the entire show was contained in what looked like kind of a crazy old homeless lady singing a song to the pigeons. She's always out there, feed the birds. Most people ignore her except for the kids, in the kids that are starring, as the family's kids in the movie. They are the ones that are like, Papa, Papa, please, we want to feed the birds. And he was like, why would you ever waste your money on that? And the whole point of the show, the composers were saying, was what really matters is what we give, to show compassion and empathy and notice someone in need. And why wouldn't you help if you could? And it's a beautiful thing. The birds are out there to be beautiful and friendly. And I don't know, it's just, and it surprised me a little bit, but they said, no, that is the point of the whole movie. And so I think that they had loftier visions than just song and dance numbers with Dick Van Dyke. You know what I'm saying? I think that there was a higher moral lesson that they took very seriously in the movie. And if you, okay, let me see what's going on in the chat. Badminton. Yeah, I know your reference from the Scribble game. That was pretty funny. Badminton. I mean, it doesn't, you don't say it that way, do you? There's perfect excuses why people struggled with the spelling. You should watch The Black Cinderella. Yes, I should. I don't know if I've seen that. I don't think I have. Ooh, good point. Good point, Kristen. I can't say rotisserie chicken. You just did. Oh, no one's commenting on the Holy Ghost thing and the speaking in tongues. But let me say this. Another Disney movie, Sound of Music. Was that Disney? Maybe it wasn't. But, another Julie Andrews musical, family-driven, fun for the whole family movie. Do you know what the composers for that movie said was the most important song? It was, wait, I hope I'm not getting my movies mixed up. Wait, let me think about this for a second. Oh gosh, I gotta look this up. The song You Have to Be Carefully Taught, which is about being taught to be racist and to hate and be hostile to other people, cultural groups. You have to be carefully taught. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta look this up because this is important. I mean, this is like when you think, just when you think people don't take things seriously when you're writing what looks like a lighthearted musical. Oops. I gotta see what movie this is from. Because now they're kind of blending in my head. Oh gosh. Okay. This makes sense. It's not from Sound of Music. I don't know what I'm talking about. From South Pacific. And South Pacific, people think, okay, hit songs from South Pacific, they think, some enchanted evening, you see a stranger, you will see a stranger, crowded room. And somehow, okay, so there's that, once you never let her go, once you have found her, never let her go. Okay, that's like a big hit. And then also there's, oh gosh, what's the number where he's in drag with the coconuts? Well, anyway, honey bun, 101 pounds of fun. That's my little honey bun. Get a load of honey bun tonight. Okay, so people think those are the hits from South Pacific. No, it's actually the composer said the most important song in that movie is You Have to Be Carefully Taught, which again is generational, bigotry, basically, being taught to hate by the generations that have come before you, you know. It's basically racism 101. You learn it from who you're brought up by, right? And your community and all that stuff. So anyway, there's some really deep hidden gems that the composers felt very deeply about in musicals that we may consider very lighthearted and are not very deep and meaningful. But I don't know, that stuff. I'm fascinated by that stuff because these are big movies and everyone knows them. But you look a little deeper and they are trying to say something. You know, rotisserie. Yes, let's help her. Rotisserie. Yes, siree. Can you say yes, siree, Bob? Kristen, let's start with yes, siree, Bob. Row, and then just add a row. Row-tis. Yes, siree, Bob. Row-tis, yes, siree, Bob. I've watched Disney Cinderella on VHS. I may have it on VHS. If I have it, it's on VHS, I think. I tried to buy up when the library was phasing out VHS tapes. I was like, they had so many good classics, and I was like, I think I need that, So I didn't get that many, but I love watching VHS. I like VHS as a format. Call me crazy. I know they're gonna wear out eventually. My favorite yoga I should do because my back was a mess yesterday. My favorite yoga workout is Rodney Yee. It's like total beginner's yoga. It is the most basic yoga you will ever do. A lot of upward dog, downward dog, upward dog, downward, upward dog, downward dog. And I've got some other ones that are way more complicated that he does. They're good, but like I do yoga as more of a deep breathing thing because I need to like loosen up. He's got some other stuff that's more strengthening. I don't need strengthening most of the time. Probably over the summer I do, but I need to go back to that. But it's on VHS, and I'm so worried it's going to wear out eventually. Um, Captain's Conspiracy Theories. Oh, I like the sound of that. Captain's Conspiracy. Oh, yeah. Um, oh, you know who? I need to tell Mikey and all about that. He loves conspiracy theories. Next time he's in the chat, you guys, we're gonna have to bring that up. And you guys are gonna have to pretend like, oh yeah, she's so totally onto something. Oh, yeah, Mikey. She has got the next greatest conspiracy theory. And she's right. True. It's totally true. Um, did you see that Dusty actually has a YouTube channel? I posted it. Wait, I posted it on the My Animals channel. Wait, what? Are you being serious? What in the Bing Bong ditch? I used to have VHS. Yeah, don't get rid of VHS, baby. Baby girl. Don't get rid of VHS. I don't trust anything digital. You know what? We want physical media. We want vinyl. We want cassette tapes. We want VHS tapes. Keep it all. Keep it all, people. And don't think that streaming services are going to provide you with the content that you want consistently because they take stuff away. They will take stuff away. Don't rely on streaming. You get your media that you like, that means something to you. You have physical copies of it. That's all I'm going to say. Talk about a conspiracy theory. But yeah, I think we need to have books. And I think we need to have our actual movies and music that we love. We need to have physical copies of it. Hey, if we have a magnetic pole reversal, guys, anything digital is going to have kind of a problem. Bit of a problem. I mean, anything electric that can have a problem. So just learn everything, learn how to play all the instruments that you like and sing, and then you'll be fine. Take some acting classes. You can act out all the movies. I don't know. My mom used to have Billy Blanks workout. Is Billy Blanks the guy who does the kickboxing? Because I think a family member gave me a Billy Bank. I think it was a DVD, maybe. Oh my gosh. Is he the kickboxing guy? Tybo. Yes, yes, yes. That's what it is. It's Tybo. It's Tybo. I have that. I have that. You know what? I tried to do it and I nearly had a heart attack because he does like 16 kicks a second. He's like, kick it, kick it, kick it, kick it, hit it, hit it, hit it. It's like, are you kidding me? I think that nearly gave me a heart attack. I think I did it 1.5 times. I think I tried it once and I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever done. I nearly died. And then I thought, well, maybe I just wasn't up for it. Like, I'm gonna try it again. And then went like halfway through it and I was like, no, I don't, he's going to kill me. Streaming sucks. Yep. Yep. And you keep paying for it every month. Like, guys, you're renting media. You're renting the ability to obtain media. I know that in some ways it's awesome because you can get stuff, anything, not anything, because they do limit their library of content, but you can also go to the library, guys, which I still do, and they have DVDs. They're free, and you can stream. Most libraries nowadays, did you guys know that you can get some free streaming, like a certain amount of movies you can stream for free per month? It can really help keep your budget under control. But I think the streaming services, I feel like it's kind of a scam in a way. What in the skibbity toilet? What? What? Kristen? Kristen? Using toilet language on giant buns? I mean, okay, we have buns in our name, but they're bunnies. Buns for bunnies. Donkey is listening, but wait, I gotta so wait, I'm gonna go back. I think I can still keep I can keep my camera feed. Oh, Kristen Star, are you sending me the Black Cinderella? It was 1997. I remember hearing about it, but it's too bad that I never saw it. Thanks, Kristen. I love that you told me about that. I appreciate that. Um, so wait, my animals. Wait, you said Dusty, Daniel. Wait, 11? I didn't even see this. This was today? What's that, Daniel? You know what? I've been outside most of the day or at church or at my mechanics. I'm sorry, Daniel. I didn't even see that. Jabba the Rabbit? Wait. Oh, Daniel, it's the other Jabba. Yeah, I knew about that. I knew about that only after 63.5 thousand subs. Guys, what the heck? How did she get that many? Jabba's really adorable. Got a very long, big tail. That's super sweet. But like, whoa, how did she get that many though? Really? Dang. I mean, okay, I'm happy for her. I'm jealous. I mean, I am jealous a little bit. I know that's not a positive emotion, but I'm just gonna be honest, a little jealous. I'm also just curious how that happened. Because guys, she has one Flemish giant named Jabba. I have a Jabba, but I have 8 others too. Like, I don't know. What do I need to do? What did she do? Did she have like a YouTube short go viral? Man, I'm sad that the Giant Buns producer no longer wants to do he he doesn't want to do content, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he is the Giant Buns producer anymore. The Yeah. What did I call him? The goofy bunny person? Yeah. But you know what? It's really up to Donkey because I've never had any say or any with giant Bunz producer. It's always been Donkey. So, but anyway, Captain Kira, I don't think I'm going to wait for Donkey to make the giant Bunz producer do anything. I think Donkey's been just like focused on cookies and stuff and his cookie factory plans. So what's going on over here, guys? So I think you guys, I will try to do a YouTube short. So we will go viral because look, see this? I got a big Jabba. I got a big old Jabba, the Plymouth Giant Bun. Look at this. Right here. We got Jabba, but we got all kinds of other bunnies that are, I mean, amazing. Does she have a donkey? I don't think so. I don't think she does. I don't think she does. But Danielle, it's a little hard to not be a little tiny bit jealous. 53,000. Prestorian. Our giant Bunz historian. He's just driven from Lothlorien. While dressed as the Mandalorian in his fancy glory. Our giant bunnies Prestor. And he's listening to chants Gregorian. What? Accordion, but only with one arm so he doesn't crash. And then he will go home to his girlfriend, who happens to be Salvadorian. And she's going to make some luscious Samorian. And then after they eat, they'll crash on the couch, watching giant buns. And before you know it, we'll all be a snoring with our beloved Crystal. How you doing, Prestorian? We've been talking about the concept that Cinderella, the fairy godmother, who sings Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, okay, that one, and then also in Mary Poppins, where they sing supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, could those characters, who are definitely not normal humans, could they be in fact some kind of divine creation, divine, I don't know how to say it, spiritual figure, and they are speaking in tongues, as is said to can be possible. Are they divinely inspired characters that can do magical things, extraordinary things, and they have and we know that they are somehow connected to, a divine power because they they sing in tongues. They're not speaking in tongues, they're singing in tongues, which is even kind of better, I think. Okay. Giant Bunz deserves more attention. Yeah, I mean, I've been telling everyone at the grocery store about giant Bunz. I tell everyone at church, and hey, I have some fans from church, as you can probably see from Christian Cheyenne Star Triple R. Now, the mother of the pastor of the church that I go to usually on Sundays, he was gonna try and watch. I don't know if you're here. If you are, I'm welcome you, and I'm very glad that you are interested in giant Bunz. We have a little bit of fun here, and I thought you would really enjoy checking out the bunnies, and I mean, this is like one of my main things is streaming with the giant Bunz. So if you are here, I'm very happy, and But yeah, I try to get people from the church and the grocery store. The ballet world that I am a part of, I have been promoting Giant Buns with a group of some new dancers that have arrived. So I try my best. I think what we really need is a couple videos that have gotten close to 2,000 views each. And each time we have a big video like that, for us, that's big, almost 2,000 views. We have gotten maybe, I don't know, it depends, but we have gotten quite a few more subs that way. So that really does help. Um, when Waffle Pone, when a big channel like Waffle Pone mentions Giant Buns, well, not mentioning Giant Buns does a little bit. The couple times that they have popped the stream up on their stream, that's helped a lot to, show people the channel, and people will jump in the chat and then just subscribe because it's easy. Oh, okay, sure. This is someone that we know from Waffle Pone, Captain Kira's channel. So that's Waffle Pone has helped us. They gave us a nice push of subs. So thing is, if I in a perfect world, if I could possibly one day make money off of Giant Buns, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. It would be so perfect because I love these guys. I wish I was home more to focus on them. And the way my budget is going, it's looking like I will probably have to spend less time with the bunnies in the next number of years. And I really would like for that not to happen. I would really like to do more creative stuff with the bunnies, make good content, keep streaming like I do, every day. And I and I think it we should I honestly do think we should have more viewers and more success because these bunnies are adorable and it's content that like anyone could enjoy. I do, and there's been a lot of infrastructure and things that have already been done that took a lot of work. And the new stream bunny room, like there's been you it's I feel like we deserve it. I feel like if we got more successful, it wouldn't be undeserved. It wouldn't just be, oh, it's a fluke. Oh, they just got lucky. I mean, I've been talking to the Giant Buns producer who doesn't really want to be that involved anymore, but we were talking about the whole Giant Buns sweatpants, and I was talking about this with Krispy Kreme too. I think it would be adorable. Like, think about like college girls, sorority girls going around in pink sweatpants that have the Giant Buns logo on the back. They would find it funny to just have a pair of those sweatpants. Even if they don't really care that much about the channel, but they would totally promote the channel because people would be like, "What is that? What's the Giant Buns thing?" And they'd say, "Oh, it's a YouTube channel." I think we could make a real dent and we could make some progress if we did Giant Buns sweatpants merch. And then for the guys, I don't know if guys would really wear sweatpants that say Giant Buns on the butt. But we could have hats and, t-shirts or sweatshirts, we could have other merch, but I think that might be actually it might promote us, to have people be able to buy the Giant Buns merch. So smaller YouTube chats are always enjoyable, easier for the streamer to read all the comments, while Steven and Jack just read. I know, Hewlin Mall. I mean, here's the thing. If we could have some videos kinda go viral, it would bring in more people as subs, but I think a lot, chances are we might just keep our smaller friend group to the daily live streams and chats. It could still because look at Waffle Pone, they have millions of subs, but yet they have like what, 100 to 100 and something, 100 to 120 people during their live streams. We've got around what, 14 top. Like on a good night, we have 14 people all together at once on the chat, which 14 people versus like 100 people on Waffle Pone. Think about it. Like we only have, I can't remember, 327 subs, but yet we have like 14 people. Waffle Pone has a couple million subs and they have like 100 people. So, I mean, we actually have a nice percentage of people on our chat. I'm perfectly happy with the amount of people on our chat. It's funny when Justin Platt freaks out in the chat because he thinks Steven and Jack are. I saw a little bit of that, and I was like, "Is that real? Is that really Justin Platt?" Because, and I felt like he took out his own comment, like he removed it, because he's a mod, and so he moderated himself, and I was like, "This is interesting." Feeling well, it's been harder to get your comments read without using super chat. But on Waffle Pone, it's easier to get noticed than most other streams. Plenty of YouTube channels have a line of merchandise. Yeah, I know, Crystal. The thing is, part of the reason I wanted to do Giant Buns, well, because I thought of the name and I thought it was funny and cute, at the same time. And it was perfectly descriptive of what they are. But I also thought about the sweatpants almost instantly, that we could have this really hilarious merch of like pink sweatpants that say Giant Buns with the Giant Buns bunny logo on the butt, on the back of the sweatpants. But, I mean, it all kind of came to my mind at once. And so I've been wanting to do these sweatpants. And, I've had all these other things to do with the bunnies, and it keeps getting lost in the shuffle of things. I think it would be hilarious and cute. It would be cute too, Keeks Majikster K-Dog, did you see the quotes I put on Discord? I didn't read the last couple you put on there. I'm sorry, Kristen. Did you put them on last night? Head was like, I just wasn't feeling well. And then today, like I said, I didn't notice the new stuff on the Discord today because I was at church. I came home. I had to go to my mechanic garage. I came home. I had the bugs out. And then I was deep cleaning and doing litter boxes almost. And I had to scrub the floor with like the vinegar stuff. By the time the floor dried and I got the litter boxes in, I was bringing the bunnies in. And then I started the stream, and like got their food out and everything. I haven't even fed myself. Um, I will. I love the quotes that you've put on there so far. I think quotes like that, I think that is a wonderful idea. I get little quotes on my tea bags. Do you guys ever get the teas that have the quotes on there? I love those. Um, oh, you just put them in an hour ago? Okay. I will definitely take a look at them. Wouldn't the sweatpants be great, Crystal? I don't even wear sweatpants. I mean, I do wear sweatpants. I wear them at home. I sleep in sweatpants and stuff, but I don't wear them out. But I would have to start wearing sweatpants. Probably, you know what? Just to promote the channel, I would probably live in those sweatpants. Probably need more than one pair. Megan is fruit. Hi. So yeah, I want to focus. I want to do the sweatpants. Wait a minute, oh gosh, we don't have AJ Punk, do we? Here, Kristen, I will, wait, how do I do this? I will go to my chat. Wait, so you put the quotes on, I'm on My Animals right now. So Bunny Central? Okay, here we go, Kristen. Don't overthink things. Sometimes you can convince your head not to listen to your heart. Those are the decisions you regret for the rest of your life. Let me think. Wait. Sometimes you can convince your head not to listen to your heart. Okay, that's what happens if you overthink. You can convince your head not to listen to your heart, and that's not good. Those are decisions you're okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. And then let's see the other one. I'm gonna look at the other one. Anxiety is the mind exaggerating what ifs. Know that you can handle any situation and know that you will be okay. Oh my gosh, that's what oh yes, anxiety. It's what if. Your brain, it's like your brain getting caught in a cycle of what if this, what if that, what if the, bada bing, bada boom. Know that you can handle okay. I like both of those, Kristen. Thank you. I will use both of those. I will try to keep those in mind. That's wonderful. Yeah, keep it up, Kristen. I hope that those are helping you. I know you've been having struggles, and I know you've transitioned back into high school life, and it's never easy. It's never easy. You got to kind of find your niche. And I was hoping you could do choir and stuff like that because you're so talented musically. Such a great singer and piano player and all that stuff. But I hope you're having fun with the hip hop class that we tried out. If we can continue that. That can maybe be our fun thing. And Jaslyn, I think she liked it. And Krispy Kreme is in there. We all having a blast. I got to practice that dance. Oh, Crispy sent me a video of that. I should probably send that your way, Kristen. Would you want a copy of the video so you can practice? Or did you get your own? Did you get your own video? I don't know. Um, Sweatpants are so comfortable. I often wear them over the winter and spring seasons. I got sick of wearing jeans. They're more comfortable they're way more comfortable in jeans. Oh yeah. Prestorian. Prestorian would like if I got I don't I think guys can wear pink. No, I love pink. I have no problem with it. However, in this society with our cultural norms, would the dudes in the chat be interested at all in giant fun sweatpants in another color than pink? Because I don't think it's terribly hard to offer sweatpants in different colors. I think I always thought of them in pink for girls wearing them. But we could have white, gray, black, any color, blue, green, any color. I think the pink and the white in the Giant Bunz logo literally goes with any color. You could even have red and it would still be cute. Purple. I mean, whoops. So, would any dude be interested in the sweatpants and or hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, anything? Sweatpants. Would you wear them, Kristen? Would you wear Giant Bun sweatpants? Adopted daughter. Um, oh, Krispy Kreme. She's not on here. I think Krispy Kreme would just imagining her going around in sweatpants with my logo on them, and then me also wearing them at the same time, and we're walking side by side wearing giant buns next to each other on our behinds. So beautiful. So beautiful. When I used to do shorts, I would get up to, oh my gosh, wait a minute, 30,000 views? I forgot that you had some really high view count things, Woody. I learned a lot about shorts. Views would consistently taper off after a period of time. YouTube is the biggest social media platform, so it is difficult. Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense. When you see me, what do you think I wear? You wear t-shirts and leggings, I think. T-shirts and leggings. That's what I think you wear. Um, Guizos. Technically, it's getting close to 9. It's like 4 minutes to 9. What are people in the mood for? Do we want to do some of? I think we left off the beginning of chapter 9 of 1984. It's been a couple of days since we've, last night I didn't stream, and are we interested in doing that? AJ Punk isn't here. I know he's into it, but you know, I don't know if I should schedule just around AJ because I don't know when he'll be back. No, I don't wear leggings. You do wear sweatpants? They're sweatpants? Okay. So Kristen, would you wear giant bun sweatpants? This is a question. I think you're telling me you would. But you guys, you make me so happy to see people wearing sweatpants, t-shirts, anything. What else? What else is good? Hat versus what are people? Shopping bags. Shopping bags. So you can bring your own bags. Oh my gosh, you guys! Where do you see? Where do you go all the time? Where you see the most people? The shopping center, grocery store, right? Giant Bunz grocery bags, shopping bags. They could even be insulated, the kind that you get from Walmart and all that stuff where you can get your frozen in there. Okay. But if there's any merch that I'm not thinking of that would be super useful that people would actually use, let me know. You should guess what my GPA is. 4.0. Are you 4.0? I have faith. I have faith in you. KCS, K-Dog. Oh, he's a puppy tail. Ooh, puppy tail. You wag. Waggy wag. I mean, look at this. Look at this little guy. Big guy. Little man bun. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a couple thousand millions views of Mr. Donkey's? And you guys, we have that donkey music video, and we have, of course, Jack Wire, aka Giant Bun's producer, at the end of the video, right? So, I mean, you would think, I don't know, I kind of thought the video would get more views. Now, we haven't really asked Waffle Plone to ever play it on their stream. That might actually, I don't know, it would be cool. And I guess I have said this before, if they were to put it on their channel, but that's probably not fair. Not technically, it's not their content, but it's crossover content. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. I think Jack was hilarious on there, so I think that would help. Jack, will you please put it on your channel? Pretty please. Your GPA is 2.2 points. Okay. Well, so you're like in C plus territory. I know you've had a little struggles with math and some other things. Donkey Cube. Oh my gosh, a Donkey Cube shopping bag. What if somehow there could be ears on one end and a tail on the other? Guys, maybe I should. We're not that successful. I mean, I could probably handle making. I sew. I could probably handle making this stuff myself. It's just it would, be time consuming, but like someone's got to make the stuff. You do wear black jeans, but I don't like the texture of some jeans. Uh-huh. Donkey is purring. He gives little grinds his teeth. Yeah. Kinda like a donkey. Nose twitch, teeth grind. Oh, I just love this boy. I just love him. He's just the cutest boy. Yes, he is. He's talking. Oh, retracted message. You should pretend you're sick. What, so you don't have to go to school? Well, if you said you were sick for the entire school year, you could just do homeschool, right? That would turn into you being homeschooled. But guys, what do we think? I'm of two minds. I'm kind of hungry. I'm kind of thinking about ending the stream, but I haven't done 1984 in a little while. But you know what? Let's see the girls' side for a second. I think I think we can wait until tomorrow. Um, Especially since I think I got kind of sidetracked on the sweatpants and the singing in tongues and the Disney movies. Um, but maybe I could kind of start a little bit earlier with the with 1984. But you guys know, I just love. I'm a talker. I'm a talker, so I have no problem filling the time. But I don't know. Does anyone have an opinion? Does anyone like or is ready to hear part of 1984 and can't just, oh my gosh, I cannot end my day without it? Or what do we think? Wait, Wee's Banana Knot has been added. Oh yeah, Wee's is not here. Krispy Kreme is not here. I think Virginia would like it. She did come in the other day, but I think, but AJ Punk definitely gets excited about 1984. So I kind of feel like with him not being here, I kind of didn't feel good about it. So why don't we? You don't want to do the math test tomorrow that I have. Then I have a test Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, this is like midterms already? You got a lot of tests. I don't like it when professors or, teachers all they do the test all the same week. And I know like finals kind of has to be that way, but like it puts so much pressure. It's like, yeah. Oh, and then this girl grinds her teeth when she gets the best. And she does. Delphi donut. Delphi donut. Delphi donut. Delphi donut. Delphi donut. But yeah, I want to have enough time in my life to sit around and give Delphi some pets. Like I would love if giant buns could become my whole thing almost, like it just so um I do want to try it and give giant buns some serious attention in the next year. And And again, like, I don't need a zillion people in the chat. I love it how it is. But if I could just get some people to buy merch and promote the channel and then get a lot of views on the videos that we release, that would be awesome. Mama Delph. I was supposed to have 2 tests tomorrow, but I told the teacher I wasn't doing the geo and history of the world test. So they're switching it to okay. That's good. That's smart. You don't have 2 piled up at once. That's really great, Kristen. I think something I've noticed about you is you advocate for yourself. You take advantage of the people that they have working at the school that can assist you in changing your classes and shifting tests and all that and getting counseling and um you are doing way better. In high school I was like you had to twist my arm. I had to like to go see my counselor, for scheduling things in college and all that stuff. I would only go to the absolutely 100% required necessary, and my counselor would be like, "Who are you?" I went to a very big high school. Um, I think we had like 2,500 and some people in my high school, so we had like 556 in my graduating class. My high school counselor barely knew who I was the whole time, and I probably could, you know what I mean? And I don't think that was a good thing. I don't think that was a good thing at all because I definitely needed help with a bunch of things and I never got help because I was just, I don't know. I think for one thing, I didn't really trust adults and I didn't think that they would help me. I hate to say it, but I think actually we probably had good counselors because people don't go into those jobs if they don't enjoy helping people and, especially like younger people. Um, I mean, maybe there's a couple that aren't into it, but I think in general that's what they're there for. And you pay your tax dollars to employ these people and do their job. So anyway, no, I think that's really mature of you, Kristen. But guys, why don't we wrap it up so that we don't go too late? And I am a little tired just physically from like running these guys up and down the stairs. I so want to build like a weird tube system where they can run out the front door and then onto the deck, down the stairs, and into the enclosure. The biggest limiting factor, I think I could do it, is that there's 3 separate groups of bunnies, Donkey being, just a small little group. But if I just let them out one at a time, each group one at a time, I think it would be a lot easier on them because some of them really don't like to be picked up. And the worst thing of all about transporting bunnies is when you put them down, they like to jump. And it's very dangerous because they can twist their back. And I don't care. I get scratches here and there from the little kickoffs of their back feet. It's nothing serious. But it just shows you that they don't like it. They would prefer not to be picked up and carried around and put down. So I would love to figure out a better way for them to let themselves in and out. Now, will they go in when I want them to go in? Perhaps for cookies. Perhaps for cookies. That may be the only some of them will. But some of them, like Gwynnie, once he gets out, he's like, I'm wild. Donkey, I don't know what he would do. He kind of just sits in one spot when he's outside. I hope he enjoys it. I don't know. Teeny, you look like you enjoy it. You run all over the place. And then Little Gray with digging his dirt tunnel. I think he's enjoying himself. He sure seems like a wild boy. Um, Look at these guys. These are all siblings, sisters and their brother. And then their other brother, I wish he could be with them. Oh, donkey, I don't trust you. I was thinking it would be cool to have a bicycle where it has 3 wheels and Donkey could ride in the middle. That would be adorable. Sti Sticking his head up and looking at everyone, and everyone wanting to come up and pet him. Donkey Mobile, oh, that'd be so cute. But guys, why don't we wrap it up for the night? Um, thank you for being here, everyone. Let's try and make it a 1984 date tomorrow. Just probably part of chapter 9. Probably won't even do the whole chapter, but if AJ Punk is here, why don't we continue with 1984 tomorrow? And yeah, I just want to thank Mr. Woody Woodland Loops. You know him, you love him. He's crispy, he's crunchy, and all together, munchy. Woodland Loops. Um, you need a new mother. Oh, well, you have 2. You have the fake Captain Kira mom, who will take you to hip hop class, and you get to chill with the giant buns, Captain. I think, Kristen, you were going to ask your mom about Wednesday if after church you want to come, or we can. You know what? If maybe on the weekend it's better, so it's not like on a school night. So just I'm not locked into Wednesday at all. So why don't we do what is the least stressful and the best and most enjoyable? Um, but yeah, so Kristen will be coming over, but no, I mean, you know, I met your mom. I think she's super nice. But you guys have a lot going on. No? It's a busy life. Busy life. Um, I think getting the bunnies in at night requires some carrying. I know, I know. Like, so I have a feeling there's gonna be some, like, my little homebodies. Well, Little Gray used to be a homebody. He and Delph never, like, even when I open up the enclosure, a lot of the time they used to only stay in the enclosure when they could be in the rest of the house. But I've noticed lately they've been all over the place. And Little Gray has now made a dugout. Yeah, Crystal, you're right. Getting them outside is probably going to be okay because eventually, one by one, they'll be like, oh, we can go outside. Getting them in is going to require cookies and probably a lot of carrying. It's okay. I love carrying them because I give them kisses and snuggles, and oh, I love it. But you know, and I almost feel like they're getting more used to it and like kind of enjoying it more. So I don't know. I feel like it's only going to get easier, hopefully, because they're just going to get more used to the whole routine. Dusty is actually really good about being picked up for the most part now, but when she was put down today, she was whipping around in the air, and I really don't like that. I'm not comfortable because then she's landing in here, which is tile, and I'm scared someone's gonna get a broken bone. I think I'm gonna have to put a lot more blankets down and stuff, just for that purpose, just in case someone struggles, and flips around when they're being put down. Plus they love blankies. They do, and it's gonna. We got down to 49 degrees this morning when I got up at 6:30. 49 degrees. Seemed a little early for that because I think especially after the hot, long summer that we had, But yeah, I was saying I already said goodnight to Woody Woodland Loops. Good night to Crystal with a K. It is lovely to see you each and every day. Christian Cheyenne Star, Triple R Ranch, Dressing Smoothie K-Dow, aka Mustard Queen, aka Captain Kira's adopted daughter. I hope your mother is not offended by that. I mean, of course she knows it's just a nickname. Never take your mother for granted, Kristen. I've been, Hewlin Mall. Yeah, Kristen, listen to what Hewlin Mall's saying. He misses his mom so much. She's been gone, yeah, 4 years. Yeah, I know. No one's mother is perfect, but they are your mother. And it's such a deeply intrinsic, important, I mean, hugely important thing. And yeah, but yeah, Hewlin Mall, true, very true. Much love to you, Hugh and Mall, by the way, and Miss Lucy Goosey. And much love to Kristen. Yeah, I already was saying that to Kristen Cheyenne Star. Yep. I need to eat. My brain is not uh running on all cylinders. Much love to Prestorian, Giant Bunz historian. Um, wait, who else was chatting? We've had 8 people. I think we may have had 9 at one point. So hey, not too shabby, guys. Some people are don't chat. That's fine. In fact, I think my parents are probably in here. They don't write in the chat. Um, my dad would probably just tell jokes the entire time. My gosh. Dad, you need to get an alt. You need to get a secondary account that doesn't say your real name. So he could cause a lot of trouble. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Um, I think I said goodnight to everyone who's chatted. Hey, anyone else in the chat? Mother, uh, well, I guess I won't say your last name, but the mom that I always talk to in church on Sundays that I was talking to today, I hope you did make it here. That would make me so pleased. And have a great rest of your night and much love to you in particular. And anyone else who's not chatting, you got love from the Giant Buns, me and the Giant Buns each and every night. And you know us, you love us. But yeah, guys, I will see everyone tomorrow night, God willing. Um, and I really do, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate every one of you being here and being able to talk with you. Uh, very thankful for that. Yeah, I will leave the camera with Girl Side Gang. I gotta run downstairs to get the music popped up. See if they say that no one. We're trying to run off with my camera and eat it.
looking for a treat. Captain Kira's got apples good enough to eat. Funky Bones with his groove, moving to the beat. Kira's got the apples, they're so sweet. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. Look at them dance, it's a backyard rave. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, it's a funky party, just you and me. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Hey. Funky Bones, don't you bones, don't you hide. Oh yeah, Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. No afraid. Look at them dogs, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Oh yeah, Kira's got the apples. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, oh yeah, it's a funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey, Under the stars, they share a little bite. Yeah, Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share.
Little gray munching on that hay, chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play, jumping, running every day. Grass is green.